Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters. Today I'll be showing you one of the masjids in Malaysia, in East Malaysia in Borneo, which has been abandoned, and it has been built in 1834, which is almost 188 years ago. It's in Old Kuching in Sarawak state of Malaysia. You can see the entrance of the masjid. It's written Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Masjid Bandar Kuching, Masjid India 1834. So this is the entrance of the masjid. You can see it's closed. They have already closed the masjid. It's abandoned. And this is the second floor of the masjid. You can see everything is closed. Let me try to enter through another gate of the masjid because this one is locked. Let me show you around the masjid. The area of the masjid is quite big, and all around the masjid there are shops. Most of them, they have migrated from India. The Indian merchants, they have opened their shop around this Indian mosque, and it is said that these merchants, they have built this masjid, and opposite of this masjid they have built a new masjid, new Indian masjid. So after that they have closed this one. You can see inside some of the cats are sleeping inside the masjid. Let's see I can enter the masjid or not. You can see locks all around. I'm trying to enter the masjid, but all the doors are locked. It's abandoned. Nobody prays in this masjid anymore. It's 188 years old masjid. See the locks. I can just show you from this part. This is the place of wudu, ablution. Inside the masjid. So I have asked this uncle to open the masjid for me. Mashallah, he has opened. So you can see the masjid is really old, and then they are saying that it will be renovated, right?
Yeah.
You can see Allahumma aftah li abwaab rahmatik. The masjid is quite empty. Nobody stays here or nobody prays in this masjid also. It's basically closed down, and it's an old masjid. You can see the ceiling of the masjid, the chandeliers, and this is the female section of the masjid with curtains. And you can see it's dark here. Basically they used to teach like Tamil language. They used to teach people Quran in Tamil language. Basically this is made by the Tamil Indians, right?
Yeah.
And the Tamil merchants. MashaAllah, you can see. Quite old masjid, 188 years old. And the masjid is now completely abandoned. And you can see the dua has been written on top of the doors of the masjid. This is the section of ablution, and it's quite big masjid. The plastics are already torn, and
Because of the pandemic.
yeah, because of the pandemic it has been completely shut down. And as I have already mentioned that they have built a new masjid on the other side of the road. Because of that they have completely stopped using it, so it's now abandoned. Hopefully inshallah they will renovate this masjid one day and start using it again. It's an wooden masjid, like on top is wood, and you have like walls on the side, and
The main structure are all puzzle.
puzzle, right?
Puzzle. They don't use nail.
They don't use nail. Oh, this masjid, they don't
main
have
structure.
the main structure doesn't have any nails or anything. He's saying it's full of puzzle made with both wood and concrete. By seeing the fans you can understand that they are quite old. And the masjid is really beautiful, mashallah, but it's now completely shut down and locked down, right? It's always closed. So I've taken a special permission from him, and then he has opened the masjid for me.
Waiting for renovation.
Yeah, it's waiting for renovation. Hopefully one day we can pray here again, inshallah.
You want to make it, turn it into madrasa.
Oh, they will turn it into a madrasa. Good, mashallah. You can see the name of the masjid here. Masjid India. Okay, thank you. Jazakallah khair.